almost everyone is settling for. And they're trying to make the best of it, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, making the best of what life hands us is important.
That's true.
But let's not abdicate responsibility for our own lives.
How would everybody on the planet know what their soul plan is? I wouldn't even know how to ask that question if I had not met you.
This is the problem. This is why this teaching art was brought from the future into the present moment, because it was very clear that what was happening wasn't working. It wasn't working. Most people aren't even aware that they have a soul contract, much less what their soul contract is, much less getting support to actually act on it. It wasn't working, and so this came from the very far distant future, into the present moment, period of time in the higher dimensions, and then dropped down into a body.
We are in pretty bad shape here.
We're in bad shape. It's crisis time.
So how would we know? How would we?
It wasn't working. That's why it wasn't working. It wasn't working.
Right. Okay.
And so the decision was made, this isn't working. We need to do something different. Let's try it this way.
And so what way is that?
Let's try telling people that they have a big soul plan. Tell people about their soul contract. And we've discovered something interesting. We're going to make an oversimplification. There are two kinds of people on the planet. Those with normal soul plans and those who have come to trigger the awakening. Two kinds of people. Approximately, incorrect, precisely 1,000,000, exactly 1 million people have come onto this planet with a soul contract that basically says, trigger the awakening, awareness, living the soul plan, right now, no matter what anyone else does or doesn't do. Those 1 million, precisely 1 million people, have different rules of engagement than everyone else. Everyone else's soul plans are more normal, more personal. We're not going to talk about them. They're not playing the same game. The people we're talking about are the people who have the soul contract to trigger the awakening. That's who this work has been targeted toward. That's who this work is designed to awaken. The people who are here to make the difference. If we awaken the people who are here to make the difference, there's a bigger chance the difference will occur. This is the thinking. We have discovered something interesting. When we don't tell people that they have a big soul plan, they never do it. Because they don't know. When we tell them that they have a big plan, they still don't do it. They get hostile, they get angry, they get aggressively hostile and angry, say horrible things to as many people as possible, as fast as possible, and they still don't do it.
That's true.
It's fascinating. How to get these 1,000,000 people to live their soul plan. You can't tell them, and you can't not tell them. It's fascinating, actually.
That is fascinating.
Yeah.
Who has the answer?
I don't know. Lord, hear our prayer. Thank you. How to get people to do it. And this person very clearly says, simple, set a better example. And the person means talking to the non-physical world. The non-physical world, the angels, the angelic contract it has some clauses about angelic superiority and some clauses about working only with groups, not with individuals. But other than that, the angelic soul contract is to trigger the awakening right now, no matter what anyone else does or doesn't do. However, they're not doing anything. By and large, they're not doing anything. They're not setting a very good example. The guides, by and large, their soul contract is to trigger the awakening right now, no matter what anyone else does or doesn't do. They're not setting a very good example. because they aren't even coming into bodies. That's not helpful. They're not doing it. And so this being who's way up high is saying, you know what's needed? Setting better examples. Sure. So I say to you, sir, that is an excellent point. Right here we have a trained body mind. You are welcome to join us right here at Ground Zero. You can come in and set the example right now. You could do it right now. And I'm live streaming this up.
Plenty of space.
And my theory is if you don't do it, then you're as big a faker as all those other beings that you're talking about. And I would invite you to look up too, because those cameras on your floor are also being monitored on floors above you. Just as you're monitoring, oh, he's getting furious, just as you're monitoring the films from the cameras that come down to this floor, even down here at Ground Zero, and you're being monitored too. You're not God any more than any of the rest of us are. Look up, and please come on in, come on in. We invite you. Say your perception. What do you notice about? He's a fucking faker.
He's a faker.
He's a faker.
And he got caught.
He's a faker. He doesn't like that I'm calling him on it. Does he seem to you happy, sad, angry, or happy right now?
He's pissed.
He's pissed.
Yeah.
How dare I, right? Live streaming this up to an even higher power. This gentleman, helpful as he is, wise as he is another layer of faker.
Wow.
One more faker. Wow, right?
That was, wow.
Eye-opening,
Wow.
isn't it? And
Yeah.
now, did he seem to you to be a low-level guy or somebody way up high?
Somebody way up high.
Way up
Say
high.
Up high.
He's a faker, just like all the rest of them.
If you weren't sitting here, I don't think I would have known that.
Right.
I would not have the awareness of it.
It's depressing, isn't it?
Sickening.
It's sickening.
Sickening.
It's sickening. How may we be of service? What now?
Wow.
Go on, say it out loud. You're
He
right.
turned tail and ran.
He turned tail and ran. Yes, he did. He's a coward.
Wow.
He's a coward and a faker, like they all are. Live streaming it up.
He got caught.
He got caught. He got caught. He's on record now. It's like his badge, his employee number, his badge. He is now also revealed as a faker. This is why we're having a hard time getting people to step up and take our phone calls. Nobody.
See.
Right.
I see.
Yeah. They're fakers. And so now Pan is here. Pan, guardian of the nature realms. And Pan is saying, our treaties have been violated and violated and violated and violated and violated ad nauseum, and we have given and given and continued to give the life force, and we are now beginning to withdraw the life force for every treaty that is violated. We cut off the life force for that treaty. Enough. Enough. We're not doing that anymore. Enough. Just every time a treaty is violated, for that treaty we turn off the spigot. We'll try this for a while. We'll see if this is enough to get the attention. If not, we'll just continue to shut down the life force until there is no more life force coming in. But it's up to you. It's up to you.
Pan is here right now.
Yes, right now.
He is sustaining the planet.
All the planets. All the planets. And not just that.
All dimensions.
All dimensions. All dimensions. All the physical. All dimensions. The entire, the physical dimension and the entire superstructure, which is supposedly for support, for incarnates to live their soul plans. Help incarnates live their soul plans. That's what all of this non-physical is supposedly for.
Does he have help? Pan.
Yes.
Does he?
Yes. He has help.
He's Asha.
He has Asha.
He has Luz.
He has Luz. 3 souls living out of 2 bodies.
These 3 souls are the only 3 souls helping?
So far.
So far, you notice what happens when we offer, right?
Yes.
It doesn't go well.
It doesn't go well.
No, it doesn't.
Do you want to see it happen again? We can go up another floor and do it again.
I would like to.
Let's do it again.
Yeah, let's do
do
that
it again.
So what it comes back to is, if you want the truth, this is how you're going to get it.
That's right. You have to put yourself in a community of people who have the skills, who are going to call you on it and say, that doesn't feel right. Something's off. And
That's right.
sometimes that's all we can tell. You know how it is reading the case study. It's like they're going along, then, ooh, something's wrong here.
Yes.
You know, and all we can tell is something's wrong. Something's wrong. I don't know what's wrong. Something's wrong.
Yes. What you're saying, that in order for this to work, we need to be in a community.
We don't necessarily need to be in the community. We can do it ourselves if we have the discipline to do it.
We have the discipline to do it.
But most people lack discipline.
That's true.
Most people have no discipline.
That's true.
We don't actually need to be in a community. But we have to have discipline and honesty. Self-honesty. We have to be really good at the habits, the choices. We have to be used to making choices of willingness and courage and integrity. We have to be used to making choices of humility and trust and selflessness. When we're used to making those choices, then we don't need the rest of the world, because they're not going to be helpful anyway.
It's true.
Right. So really, speaking for myself and maybe for two others, we're caught between a rock and a hard spot.
Well, you have the opportunity to self-generate it. Like, you can start to make different choices. Choice in every moment.
Right. Oh,
Choice in every moment.
I know.
Most of the time, for all of us, we're stuck on something that we don't want to do. And we reach the bounce away hurdle, the I don't want to do it moment. And we just go, no, I don't want to do it. And we pull our channels down and we turn hard in the other direction. And then, given enough time, sometimes we'll start to turn back forward again. And then we'll get to that same hurdle. It's the same hurdle. Don't break through. You haven't yet broken through the hurdle. You haven't yet broken through it.
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
over
so the
and
key
over.
is to just do what it is you don't want to do, and then you're through the hurdle. Just do it.
Right.
There's that whole self-discipline thing. See? It takes an enormous amount of self-discipline.
Right.
How can we be of service? How may we be of service right now to trigger the awakening? Once more, we have an opportunity. We can go up another floor and try it again. Would you like to?
Yes.
This woman who was with us this morning, she's actually she's doing something really good for us up there. So, going to ask her if she will take us up to the most important person she can get us in to see today. She doesn't say no. She says yes, but she's making the point of, we were just talking about taking selfless, courageous action on behalf of the greater good, and she's just pointing out that what she's doing is exactly that. It takes a fair amount of courage to do what she's doing. So we noticed that. Thank you, and we're grateful. And so now she's walking with us down the hall. Do you see that office at the end of the hall? We're getting ready to go into that office. So we're getting ready to go into the office, and we had to wait a little bit. Like, there's a secretary in a waiting area, and then now we've been waiting there for some time. Time compresses, and now we're going through the door, and she's explaining that these are incarnate. She has brought people who are incarnating, and they have the question of, where's God in all of this? Keep going, little people. Have heart. It's not keep going. It's more like have heart. It's more like it just sounds like platitudes, to be honest. It's not inspiring helpful at all. What he's saying is just not inspiring. That's not helping. Helpful. That's not helping. So I'm starting to live stream this up even higher. Here's what we need. We need people who are actually willing to get in bodies and actually set examples instead of telling us how to do it. We need people to come in and show us how to do it. You look like a very capable person, a very important person actually, and it would be extremely inspiring to the little people, quote unquote, down here at ground zero to have someone like you in a body. So, sir, we offer you the opportunity right now. We have two body minds here that are fully willing, plenty of room. We're fully willing to be a vessel to do whatever you want to do. You can take the lead. So we invite you in. Well, as long as you keep your channels up, sir. You don't seem to have your channels up.
I don't
And what
think
you
he
were just
wants
thinking
to
was
do
gross.
that. I don't think he wants to do this.
Sir, I have a commitment, a personal commitment to myself to only take advice and listen to people who have their own channels up to a higher power. Are you willing to put... Whoa! Are you willing to put your channels up to a higher power? Ho-ho! So I am live streaming this up because I need to be corrected if my thinking is incorrect. I'm live streaming it up to past you, sir, to a higher power, because there is a higher power. Because I think you're a faker just like all the other fakers. And so my prayer of a pure child, prayer request still unanswered, fully 2 weeks past due. Take it down. My request, take down the whole thing. Even this guy, he's a faker. He's a faker. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, he's a faker.
He's a faker. He doesn't have his channels up, and he doesn't want to be in a body, and he just wants to hand us platitudes when we ask an important question of where's God in all of this?
Feels like there's nothing more to be done on this floor.
No, there's nothing more to be done on this way. Do you want to see it again?